Ghost lights. The night was heavy with a silence that sent shivers down my spine. I stood alone at the edge of the desolate railroad tracks, a place where no one dared to tread after sunset. My heart raced, a constant thumping that reverberated in my ears. I couldn't tear my eyes away from the distant horizon where the ghost lights danced. They say the lights were the souls of long-dead railway workers, forever trapped in a spectral purgatory. The first time I witnessed them was a year ago, a foggy night much like this one. I had ventured here with a group of friends, eager to confront the legends we'd heard whispered around campfires. We'd gathered at the tracks, flashlights in hand, boasting about our fearlessness. But when the first glimmers of light appeared on the horizon, we fell silent. The lights swayed and shimmered, beckoning us closer. A strange compulsion gripped us, drawing us nearer to the tracks. With each step, the cold iron beneath my feet seemed to send an icy chill coursing through my body. We ventured deeper into the heart of darkness. The whispers of the wind and the faint rumbling of distant trains echoed in our ears, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of impending doom. The lights, those cursed ghostly orbs, pulsed and beckoned with a sinister allure. Our flashlights flickered and died, one by one, plunging us into an inky abyss. Panic seized us, but the lights were our only hope of guidance. We followed, hypnotized. Time ceased to have meaning as we moved deeper into the spectral wilderness. The air grew heavy, charged with a foreboding energy. And then we heard it. A mournful, distant whistle. The chilling sound of a train. But we could see no train. Panic welled up within me, and I desperately tried to break free from the light's grip. But my friends, their faces ashen and eyes glazed, continued their march toward doom. It was as if the lights had stolen their souls. I shouted, I screamed and pleaded, but no words seemed to reach them. As we approached an old bridge, I saw a shadowy figure. It was a conductor, dressed in a tattered uniform from a bygone era. He raised his lantern high and revealed a face that was gaunt and tortured. He pointed ahead, directing us to cross the bridge where the tracks seemed to lead into oblivion. With a voice ancient and heavy, whispered in my mind, "One by one they shall cross, and one by one they shall be lost." I was the first to cross the span, the rotting wood creaking under my feet. The air grew thick with the scent of rust and decay. The ghostly conductor stood before me, his lantern casting eerie shadows that danced like marionettes. As I stepped into the other side, I turned to see my friends still making their way across. But as each of them took their final step, they vanished into thin air. The conductor's lantern extinguished, and all that remained were the fading cries of despair. I stumbled back, my heart beating in my chest. I realized the lights were not beckoning us to salvation, but to a sinister fate. The conductor turned his hollow gaze on me, his voice echoing like a phantom's whisper. "You alone shall bear witness to our cursed journey." Desperation coursed through my veins as I turned and sprinted into the inky blackness. The chilling wind howled around me, and the ground seemed to shift beneath my feet. I raced away from the tracks, but the lights pursued me with a relentless, predatory hunger. I ran for hours, my lungs burning, my legs aching, but the lights never faltered. They remained just out of reach, casting an eerie glow in the dense fog that surrounded me. I was trapped in a never-ending nightmare, pursued by the tormented souls of the railway workers. With dawn approaching, I stumbled upon a small, forgotten cemetery. My body could go no further. I collapsed among the graves, breathless and defeated. The ghostly lights hung just above me, a malevolent swarm pulsing and shifting like a serpent ready to strike. As the first rays of sunlight pierced the fog, the lights retreated, vanishing into the horizon. The cursed journey was over, at least for now. I was left alone, broken and shaken, a survivor of a nightmarish ordeal that would haunt me for the rest of my days. To this day, I can never forget the terror I witnessed on those desolate railway tracks. The ghost lights continued to haunt my dreams, a reminder of the sinister forces that lurked in the shadows. I know they will return, drawing me back to that accursed place, for I am forever bound to the tracks, where the souls of the dead roam and the ghost lights dance.